All right. Welcome back. We have Sarah, Diane, and Cathy with us.
Yet another Cathy.
I do. We do. Mm-hmm. And we're here to talk about the new RN program at the college. Tell us about what's new about this. Who wants to take over?
Well, I'll take this one.
Okay.
We have a traditional RN program on our campus, but that is presented through Jonesboro. So our program will be a mountain home program. And the difference in hours is that you have to be an LPN or a paramedic to enter our program.
So this is a bridge?
Yes, it's a type of bridge program.
So it's not from the very beginning to 2-3 year program?
No, you have to already have your licensure as a paramedic or an LPN. And we start in January and we'll complete in December. Now, we call it a distance technology learning program. The first semester, the students will come to campus about once a week for class and face-to-face instruction. And then after the first semester, we'll be with presenting their theory online. And, of course, they have to do their clinical hours, and we will have faculty at the clinical sites with them.
So most of the clinical time will be at the college. I guess all of it will be, I guess.
Not all the clinical time, no.
The clinical time's at the hospital.
The clinical time will be at the hospital.
I mean, most of the hands-on
and the
stuff
long-term
will be
care facilities, the experience is for the students that they're required to have.
And what was the purpose of wanting? Was there a great need for this?
Especially for paramedics.
Yes.
Especially for paramedics. And our LPNs were wanting to have something that they could go straight into and complete in 11 months.
Yeah, because normally RN is what, it's 2+ years.
2+.
Yeah.
Because there's like a
your
prep
basics
semester, and then it's pretty much 2 full years after that, correct? And there is the bridge. If you have an RN, there's a bridge to a BSN that cuts down. But we want to make sure people at home know that you can get your LPN license on campus also, and your paramedic license, and then you could get into the RN program if you wanted to.
That is correct.
But for a lot of people that want to get into the medical field, they are not sure what they want to do. They may start as a CNA, and then they go up to an LPN, or they may do an EMT or whatever. So, I mean, this is a great program because a lot of people, and I know personally that knowing paramedics, at one point there was no bridge. So they had to go back and take the course from the very beginning, which was, a lot of repetitive
And
learning.
another advantage to this program is that being an LPN or a paramedic, you can work and have an income
the same time,
while you're going through this program, with the majority of it being online. As a distance learning program, it'll work around their work hours.
Yeah.
Give them more flexibility.
Yeah. How many hours are required, like right on campus, as far as before? I mean, would you be there all day?
No, it's going to vary. We're going to have some evening hours, maybe a Saturday occasionally. It will vary with the semester the student is in. And again, it's going to offer the greatest flexibility to the student.
Okay. How's the application process going? What are your application deadlines and stuff?
Our applications are out now on the website, and they are due by November 1st this year. By
If
5
you get
o'clock.
in by January. Okay, so people still have time to get in this year.
Right. And they just bring the applications to my office. Is actually where you can pick them up and you can drop them off both.
Okay, so and make sure everybody knows that's over in Roller.
It's actually in the Health Science Building.
Oh, it's in the Health Science Building. Okay, so
yes,
I know where you're at.
I'm the first office when you walk into your right, and the Health Science Room 101.
Okay.
So you get all the questions like, am I in the right place?
All day long.
That's the first building they see, so they just turn in there and walk in.
Yeah, that's actually why they put me there. So
people could find you. All right. So this is their very first year, and you have to have a current LPN license or a current EMT license.
Paramedic.
Okay. I'm getting those backwards. Paramedic is above an EMT.
Yes.
Then. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay. Good.
Now, there are prerequisites courses to these programs. Sarah, would you like to talk about the prerequisites?
Sure. We have Comp 1 and Comp 2, Applied Math, AMP 1 and 2, Microbiology, Basic Human Nutrition, and Intro to Psychology.
Okay. So LPNs would not have taken any of those classes.
Some of them have and some of them haven't.
Computer Essentials.
Computer Essentials.
Now, one thing of note we need to bring up, with the first year here, we're going to allow students to take some of those prerequisites during the program, but they have to have all their prerequisites completed by the summer semester. So they'll be eligible to graduate in December.
Okay.
by the end of summer.
But we're going to work.
Oh, so you'd have one
We're going
semester
to work
in both
with
summer
the
sessions.
students on their prerequisites.
What is the need? I'm sure there's a great need for this. And I know the medical facilities out there at the college have really helped locally, and I'm sure people come and go to other places. Is this one of the major attractions for ASUMH? Is the health field?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And the LPNs, a lot of them are coming back because they've been working as an LPN for years, and this way they can work and work on their RN, because we get a lot of, people midlife wanting to go a little
change,
further.
Yeah.
Well, what about people wanting to make a career change?
Yeah.
We get that too.
You get a lot of that, because with the nursing profession or any health profession, it's very mobile, because there's a nursing shortage all over the United States, and you can just basically go anywhere and find a job. There's just high demand.
And the higher we can get these young people, or any age, up in the degree chain, the more mobile they become. So if we can get those LPNs up to their RN and mobilize them into the BSN, that's where they can make the money. That's where their mobility comes.
Well, those people, a friend of mine, right out of high school, got an LPN license at what used to be Votech in Harrison, and she did that for a few years. Married, had a couple of kids, and then she went back and got an RN license, and she did that for a few years, and then she went back and got her BSN. She did that for a few years, and now she's a nurse practitioner. And she just, she had a family, she worked, and she just took it in stages and worked, and then, took classes online or did whatever. So it's definitely a very positive aspect. Now, while you're here, and we've got just a little bit of time, tell us a little bit about the LPN program that's like night and weekends, in case people know about that. It's okay to talk about that, isn't it? Well, good. Well, we're here. Might as well mention it. We've got a night, weekend,
We do have a day
LPN.
program.
We have a regular day
evening, and we
program.
call it an evening weekend program.
And then we have an evening and weekend program.
And they go to class. It varies from semester to semester, but primarily Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings from 6 to 10, and then their clinical is on Saturdays from 6:30 to 3.
Now, how long does it take to finish that program if it's part-time
The evening
like that?
program is spread out further because they
You're
don't
not
go
there
as
as
many
long.
hours, right?
So it takes 2
So
years?
it takes a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay, a year and a half. All right. So we've got. I'm prepping all this. We've got evening and weekend LPN and regular week LPN. We have. Now we've got the new RN program, but there's also a regular RN program already on campus. We have that. Plus we have the Bridge to BSN, and you can do all of that on our campus, can't you?
It's all online.
Well, we want to
It's a
tout it
distance.
all.
The BSN is a distance
Yes.
offered through Jonesboro on our campus.
On our campus. So we want to make sure that people who are interested in the health field, and we also have paramedic training.
Yep.
And do we have EMT training?
Yes.
All right. I'm
got it
telling. And then
all.
we all have respiratory therapy.
Yep.
And what
Dental
else?
hygiene.
Dental hygiene.
Phlebotomy.
And funeral science. Let's
Funeral
not. With cradle to grave, people got you covered out
I
there.
advise on all of them.
Covered,
I
yeah.
advise on all of them.
Yeah.
Our CNA programs.
Oh, that's right. We have a CNA program for people. Now, how long does that take?
We have a 3-week course for people that want to get right out in the workforce, and that's,
Is it like 8 to 5, 3 weeks, bite the bullet, or something
It
like
is
that?
9 to 5:30 for 3 weeks,
9 to
and then
5.
you're ready to take the test.
Oh, wonderful. Now, do you have to have a CNA license now to apply for an LPN? That was you don't?
Not for the LPN.
But you do for the RN,
For
right?
the traditional RN,
Traditional
yes.
RN, you have to have picked up a CNA certificate. Okay, because I knew there was something to do with that once upon a time.
And they require the certificate prior to the application. They want you to have your certificate in hand with the application.
Oh, okay. Do those 3 weeks rotate fairly often?
They're usually every month or every other month.
Oh, okay. So
And they come to my office and sign up for that
all right.
class.
Sarah Smith is located at the first office as you get in the door to the right at the Health Science Building. And ASUMH, if you want to get into the health field, we are the place to go.
Yes.
Okay. There is something for everybody. And Cathy will move you right up the ladder.
And I think your phone number's been up on the screen, and we have it at the end of the show. So if people are interested in maybe finding out more information, you're the one to talk to about
I
that.
am the one to talk to.
Or if you
go.
need directions on how to get to any other building, just
That
go
is
into-
correct. I do that too. I worked in admissions. I can help pretty
We
much
thank
with
y'all.
anything.
Thank you so much for being here. Great information. Hope the information is good for you out there.
And
Find out
there
more
is
information.
financial aid available. Yeah, just gotta
Absolutely.
put that one in there,
There's
too.
no excuse
There's
for
no
saying...
excuse to not to change your
Yes,
life.
absolutely. We'd like to thank all the guests. We're completely out of time. We'll see you again next week.